Guys, welcome back. Today we're gonna be making some chocolate chip cookies.
So we're baking the same chocolate chip cookie batter at 6 different temperatures, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and what's it gonna achieve?
We are gonna see how these cookies turn out. So maybe it's gonna be a little bit crispier on the edges. Maybe we're gonna be a little bit chewier in the center. And we're gonna find out which kind of cookie we like best. So we have one cookie that's gonna be baked at 425, 400 degrees, 375, 350, 325, and 300 degrees.
Wow. If you can bring the perfect chocolate chip cookie to a cookout, a picnic, I feel like
You've essentially won life.
you've won life.
The thing is, everybody likes their cookies a little bit differently. And I feel like this will give us a great opportunity to see what cookies we like the best so that when we make our own cookies, we get what we enjoy.
That sounds awesome. I'm looking forward to it.
Let's do it.
So first up, we have the cookies that were in the oven at 425 degrees. I think these look good. So I don't know if you guys can see, but they're a little crispy on the outside.
A little thin, crispy.
They're thin and crispy. The only thing I don't like about these, a little doughy in the center. So
Yeah.
I want a consistent crisp. Looks inconsistent.
We cook them hard and fast, high temp and fast.
That's right.
And we're gonna see how they taste. Cheers.
Yeah.
So I don't generally like the crispy edges. That's not my go-to, but why am I pleasantly surprised with this?
They're very good after they sit too, because it's a little crispy.
Almost like caramelized on the edges a little bit.
There's a difference between crispy and crunchy, and I think these are that crispy, right? You want it crispy, a little chewy. I still don't like the inside with the dough. Like I'm not a chewy cookie kind of guy. I like it more crispy.
I am a chewy type of girl, but I feel like I don't usually like the center to be gooey. And these aren't that gooey. They're like still chewy. They're like cooked. It's not still dough. So I actually really like these cookies.
Awesome. Let's try the next ones.
So we have our cookies that were cooked at 400 degrees for 8 minutes.
These look great.
They look amazing, actually. Let's give you guys a close-up look. Ooh,
Crispy on the outside, a little
look at
chewy
that.
on the inside.
Look at that. Give me that. Cheers.
Yeah. I like that.
It's not as crispy as the previous cookie on the outside, which I actually really liked.
Yeah.
But why do I like this one better, guys?
It is better, and especially because it's more evenly cooked. The inside's still probably too doughy for me. Not that it's doughy, but it's just I like a more consistent crunch.
Gotcha.
It's a little chewier on the inside, but better. We're working in the right direction.
Yeah. I'm definitely liking this one more than the 425 cookie. So we're going to be hitting 375 next.
All right, we're done with the 375 degree batch.
We cooked them for 9 minutes.
Okay. You need to all I'm excited to eat this. This looks.
They actually look amazing. Riley, show the people. Show the people.
It just looks so. These are very flat though.
They are very flat. Perfect. You gave me the bigger half.
I got you.
I'm getting like the caramelization kind of like all over the cookie instead of just the edges like the previous two cookies.
How do you like that? Because you're not.
I love it.
Oh, you do. Before you didn't really think you would like the crispiness.
Yeah,
Am I winning you over?
you're not winning me over. But I think there's a difference between crispy and crunchy. Like these are crispy. I think I like the crispy. I don't like the crunchy. Just slight crisp.
When these cool, it might get crunchy.
I think they will get crunchy. So
But right now they're good.
they're perfect right now.
Best, or do you like the 400?
I like these ones better.
I think I like the crisp of the 400.
What are you thinking about the center of these ones?
Better center. So, but overall, I like that crisp.
I feel like these are more consistent throughout.
I think that's what the trend we're going to have is just going to be more consistent the lower temperature you go.
Okay, let's see 350. So now we have our 350 degree cookies. We cook them for exactly 9.5 minutes.
Wow.
And we're gonna check out and see how they are.
Yeah.
Still thin, still looking pretty crispy.
These do look like they're getting better and better, I must say.
All right, cheers.
Cheers.
There's just nothing like a warm cookie.
Yeah, these are fantastic.
I actually feel like the outside of this cookie is like a little crunchy.
A little more crunchy.
I'm not about it.
Really?
I'm not about it. No, I'm not a fan.
I take back what I said earlier when you don't want a little crunch. I want a little crunch. It's still crispy. It's not crunchy. Like,
It's literally crunchy.
No, because you can't crunch it for them with your. You can't. That's
You heard
snap.
that.
That's
It
a snap.
snapped. It literally snapped. Therefore, it is crunchy.
I love it.
I'm thinking.
Best one yet.
I'm not agreeing with you. It's a little too crunchy for me. Okay, so we have our cookie that we cooked at 325 degrees. It is looking pretty solid.
Mm-hmm. It's a little harder, and which is odd because we only left it in for 1 more minute than the previous cookie.
Right.
So it's still a little bit pliable, which I like. I like a little more crispy. This might be too crispy. We'll see. Cheers.
It's definitely looking a lot thicker than our previous cookies. A lot darker than our previous cookies.
I
A
like
lot crunchier than our previous cookies. Which I don't love.
See, I like these. I like these a lot.
You're still definitely getting the chewiness in the center, but I feel like it's just kind of crispy throughout. Crunchy on the outsides for sure.
Yeah, I like that. I will say this would probably not be great cold. These are warm, so it's still you're still getting both. I like these a lot warm. Cold, I think I could be convinced to be on your side, but right now, love them.
Not a fan! But I'll still eat it. So, this is our cookie that was baked at 300 degrees.
These look phenomenal. I'm used to a flatter cookie. These look the best to me. It's just getting better and better for...
Well, let's try it.
All right.
And we'll find out.
Cheers.
That is crunchy. In terms of flavor, I feel like each one has gotten better. In terms of texture, this one's a lot chewier. Like, it's very crunchy, but it's also super chewy.
Yeah, and I think that's the best of both worlds.
I'm still not into the crunchy.
Which one hasn't been a little bit, though?
The first, like, 3 were crispy, but not crunchy. And I prefer that. All right, so which one did you like the best?
These.
These ones are your favorite?
Very surprising, but these are clearly... And I would almost be interested in dropping the temperature even more. Under 3... Like, give me a 250, put it in the oven for 20 minutes. That's what I'm about.
I, can't relate to you at all whatsoever.
I think we need to push it to the limit.
I think 400 was my favorite. It was, a little crispy on the outside. It was chewy on the inside. The inside was still baked just enough, but I wasn't getting any crunchy vibes, which are just too much for me.
I think the good thing about this for me is I kind of, throughout this video, figured out which kind of cookies I like, which was awesome. It was worth it for me. And I like a more uniform... I want every bite to be pretty similar. I know the outsides are going to be... But, I don't like the difference between the outside and the inside. Like, outsides being crispier like you, and then the middle... No, give me the same. I want consistency.
Well, thanks for joining again. We will see you guys next time.